everyone, my name is Murilo Pessatti. I am co-founder and CEO of Chipus Microelectronics. It's a pleasure to participate at GTC 2020 this year. I'm speaking from a rainforest beach here in Brazil, but I hope you can talk a little bit about Chipus and make this virtual event a success. So Chipus' mission is to develop chips that enable innovative and power-efficient products. So we have been in the market for more than 11 years, and we have been delivering since the beginning ultra-low power analog IP and also design services and ASIC services for a lot of applications. I'd like to share some Chipus facts. So we start back in 2009. We have successfully delivered projects to customers all over the world. Since 2017, we are ISO 9001 certified. We are based in Florianópolis, Brazil, but we also have a subsidiary office in Santa Clara, as well as business development in the US, Europe, and Asia. So here is a footprint of where we are in the world. I would like to talk a little bit about our offer to the market. So we offer three kinds of business models. So we start offering analog IPs since the beginning of the company. So we develop a very complete portfolio of analog mixed signal IPs, especially focused since the beginning in ultra low power mixed signal. But also we start providing some high quality design services, especially for integration of our IPs to customers. And more recently, we have been providing some full turnkey solution for ASIC customers as well. Technically, we have 45 people and 85% of them are IC designers. We have very experienced technical managers with more than 15 years experience. Half of our technical team, they have more than 8 years experience, and we have an accumulated 200 man years of experience. So we have customers in Americas, Europe, and Asia. And in this decade, we have put in place a proven methodology in which we develop different kinds of projects in different nodes, different foundries, and in all of kinds of technology like planar CMOS, FinFET, BiCMOS, CE, SOI, and so on. Here you can see some examples of some ASICs that we have developed in the past for high precision, high speed, and ultra low power. Talking a little bit about our IPs offer. So we have IPs that condition the signal from different kinds of sensors, analog front ends. We have IPs that convert those signals to the digital domain. We have even some integrated sensors like temperature sensors. We have some front ends, some RF front ends for RFID and some other applications. And we have a strong portfolio and very complete offer for power management. On top of that, we have a digital team that is capable to do some MCUs, DSPs, and whatever custom specific digital circuits that's required for some ASICs. So we joined very recently the FPGA Accelerator from GlobalFoundries. So we are bringing a unique power management IP in this technology, FDX22, and this is serving a very interesting market that encompasses wearables, hearables, and all of those AI on the edge devices. One example of one IP that we're gonna be deliver soon to the market is this PMIP, Power Management IP for wearables and hearables. This IP has everything you need to run a wearable or a hearable in a very low bill of material and a small size and quite low power. You have a battery charger integrated with a fuel gauge. You have a temperature sensor. You have a ultra low power management unit with everything inside and integrated things like always on and so on. And we have developed a quite interesting simul DC-DC that decreases the size of the devices in the PCB. And you can generate whatever power domains for RF or Bluetooth for your radio, for the memories, for the SRAMs, whatever external memory as well, and for the cores specifically. Those are very flexible, and everything is developed so that you can configure the best option to optimize your power. So this is the Unix and the very low power solution in the market that integrates everything fully for your best size and for your best power optimization for the next generation of wearables and hearables. And if you need more info about this IP or whatever information you want, please do not hesitate to contact us during the GTC 2020. It's going to be a pleasure to talk with you, but you can also drop us an email to myself, to Elias Lozano, who is our Senior VP in the US, or to Aider Marconi, who is our technical sales. Thank you so much for everything that you want to see in this GTC 2020, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.